Welcome back, guys. Today we got a good one. That PPP loan that everyone tried to take out. Remember, your friends convinced you to own a business for 5 seconds and get paid? Check out what these TV anchors did. This is insane. Let's go.
But first, we're learning more about federal charges from an alleged pandemic scheme. A Phoenix couple, including a former TV news anchor, is arrested in Puerto Rico, accused of pocketing tens of millions of dollars illegally.
Isn't that funny? When something's about to happen, you always flee the country. Puerto Rico.
Nicole Christine joins us with the details tonight. Nicole.
Well, Brian, Stephanie Hockridge, a former anchor at ABC 15 here in Phoenix, and her husband, Nathan Reis, are accused of submitting false and fraudulent Paycheck Protection Program, or PPP loans. The couple took out loans for themselves and then showed others how easy it was to get taxpayer cash. A scheme worth hundreds of millions of dollars, set against the backdrop of global pandemic relief.
Criminals and criminal organizations took advantage of Americans suffering during this crisis and committed substantial fraud against these critical pandemic relief programs.
Among the alleged criminals, a former Valley television anchor, Stephanie Hockridge, and her husband, Nathan Reis. During a federal hearing, numbers reaching into 10 figures are discussed.
I think it was 57,000 applications in PPP were for applicants who are on the do not pay list, involving several billions of dollars.
And how much fraud are we talking about just in those loans?
$3.6 billion.
Oh my gosh. I hope these two are not involved with that.
Hockridge and Reis are accused of attempting to directly charge some applicants a 10% fee for.
Let me tell you something. I had a few people reach out to me because I own the business. We have a agency, and they were asking for us to help. They were like saying, this is a great thing. You go to businesses, and if they had employees, you can, it was the ERC thing, which is tied into the PPP. And they were like, you can charge people for getting money and all that. And I thought, that don't sound right. I almost got involved, but something in my gut said, don't do it. Don't do it. I didn't even do it for my business. I did not do it. I'm so glad I didn't do it because I heard they are coming for people now.
Successfully getting a loan, a violation of the Small Business Administration rules. A review of the loans showed what the couple was willing to do for the money, including Reis claiming in an application he was African American and a veteran. Other evidence showed Hockridge describing the PPP as, quote, $100 billion of free money. And although the PPP loans were set up for small businesses, Hockridge told her staff, quote, who the F cares? We're not the first bank to decline borrowers who deserve to be funded. They can go elsewhere.
See, this is what happens when the government gives money to people. They keep receipts. They keep receipts. Oh my gosh. TV anchor? Come on, girl.
Reis and Hockridge also requested direct payments from PPP.
Oh, look at that stack. He's got a fat stack. Look at him. See, that's where it all started, probably right there.
Borrowers, ultimately scamming them out of substantial amounts of their loans. The entire process laid out in a 90-second video, now at the center of an alleged federal deception. The duo took their stolen millions to set up a lavish lifestyle in Puerto Rico, where her husband was taken into custody by federal authorities.
Say hi.
Hey, man, don't go somewhere where it's just like a 6-hour flight. If you're going to go in the country, out of the country, where you got to go farther than that. You got to be in a small hut with them miles of Tahiti somewhere and just bury your money. Man, what's wrong with people? Anyway, this is insane.
Now, both Hockridge and Reis are charged with 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and 4 counts of wire fraud. Hockridge has been summoned to appear in a Dallas, Texas court on Monday. They face up to 20 years in prison on each count if convicted.
Yeah, you got to be in Dallas court. Understand, I'm from Dallas. They don't play around. Wow. Yep, it's over. So if you have received money from that PPP loan, make sure you check, and I'm not trying to alarm or scare anyone, I wouldn't want to do that, but make sure you check all the details of that loan and make sure you're legit, because I know there was a lot of people trying to scam. There was a lot of Uber drivers who claimed they had employees, and Lyft drivers, and mom and popsicle on the side of the road businesses. Yeah, I've heard so many crazy stories. I cannot believe the stories there. Do you know anyone who took that PPP loan? Or do you know anyone who's trying to get that ERC loan right now? Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Like and subscribe.